wanted to leave you with something before I take a little break, because this is quite relevant in many ways and not relevant in others. 32 years ago, I picked up a small English dictionary that was in a bookcase, and for no apparent reason I opened up the front page, the blank piece, and wrote inside, Oprah Winfrey will be the first black female president of America. Now, at the time I was a school lad, a schoolboy, young teenager, so she wouldn't have meant anything to me. I was not interested in talk shows. At that age I had no interest in, but she obviously had popped into my realm of consciousness somehow. Anyway, that book's, that concise English, pocket-sized concise English dictionary, I believe it's an 80,000 word edition. I can't remember the name of the publisher. It could even be a Cambridge, I'm not sure, but I do distinctly remember the dictionary. There's another dictionary, a purple one as well. That might be worth looking into. So I will dig these books up should the need arise. So I wrote inside that book, on the front cover, Oprah Winfrey to be the first black female president of America. Now, it doesn't sound that much, does it? Well, 32 years ago is a long time. A long time, if you think about it, for a sequence of events to unfold up to June. Now look at November, and what do you see coming on the horizon here? Also, I'd like to just leave you with something else. Boris Johnson, I met Boris Johnson, shook his hand. I regret it now. Anyway, the first time I was really aware of Boris Johnson, he was a bumbling MP, and I might have said this before in a video. Anyway, he came out on a charity football match, and he was sitting on the bench. He's not a football man. Anyway, so it was a charity football match organised between England and Germany, and anyway, there was no need for Boris to even be there, but to me, anyway, tell you what happened. He was sitting on the bench and he was getting wound up by a couple of the ex-England players, Tony Adams and I can't remember the other one. Anyway, they wound him up and he went on the pitch, and for about the last 20 minutes or something, and he rugby tackled one of the German footballers, and I just thought, I looked at it that second, and in my head I saw Boris Johnson as Prime Minister. And I announced it to everyone. I said to everyone after that, I said, that's going to be your Prime Minister one day. And that was 12 years before he was Prime Minister. So it's not saying I hope I'm wrong with Oprah Winfrey. Well, I do hope I'm wrong with Oprah Winfrey. From what I understand, and don't forget I've never met the woman, from what I understand, she's not the kind of person you want in politics. But I think it's coming. So have a think on that while I have my little break, because as we all know, it's gone crazy. Shit's gone crazy. So everybody needs a little break and just to look around and sort the stuff out they need to at home, before the next round of whatever they're going to throw at us next comes along. Cheers everyone. Cheers.